The date is October 20th, 2019. Math class ends and Timmy, a 6th grader, bolts out of the room after the school bell blares his last warning. The bus ride home, packed with students, is full of laughs and smiles. Timmy debates with his friends between going to a movie or the high school football game, but a trip to the theater seems inevitable. Now it's October 20th, 2020. Timmy, now a 7th grader, drones through math class, trying to make fun but with no one to make fun too, as the teacher scrambles with his tech. He plods out of the room and takes the bus home alone. His sad face is hidden behind the mask. Timmy asks his parents if he'll be able to play football this year, but he already knows the answer. The PlayStation has replaced the pigskin, and time with his friends can only be found on a headset. The only feeling of soreness he has now is eye strain, and a good night's sleep has become a foreign concept. Coronavirus has created new problems for administrators, teachers, and students alike, and it's left us all scrambling. I'm Elliot Cruson from Spark Technology, and we're here to introduce an app that helps students like Timmy.
As we've seen, there are so many problems that stem from COVID-19. And when we try to come up with solutions, all the solutions seem to end with COVID-19. And we want our solution to outlast COVID-19. And so we reached out and asked for help from our fellow students and teachers. And they all said that their biggest problem was their attention span decreasing or their interest levels also decreasing. But those are all behavioral problems, and we can't solve behavior. Or can we? So we went into the market to look into behavioral apps. We found 3, Calm, Noom, and Strava. We were attracted by Calm's beautiful design and Noom's sense of community atmosphere and Strava's points to really push users' potential forward. And using these 3 apps as inspiration, we came up with our app called Improve.
Seen here is our authentication screen, where teachers and students can put in their credentials. Now we click on the Student tab. Shown first on the menu is the Current Challenges tab. This tab allows for schools or businesses to insert challenges they support, as well as challenges the user has favorited. For example, currently with coronavirus, the challenges implemented would be things like washing your hands and entering where you sat at lunch to help ease contact tracing. In the future, we envision it being used for challenges such as blue light reduction or promoting in-person social interactions. Next comes the Social tab. This tab motivates users by showing them challenges their friends have completed. As we see here, Timmy has posted a photo of himself wearing a mask. This tab also allows for users to see new challenges that may intrigue them and could be beneficial for them. Third is our leaderboard. We made the decision to utilize external rewards to motivate our users. A point system is used, and in this example, St. Louis area high schools are competing against each other in COVID-related tasks. And finally comes the Learn More tab. This tab will have frequently asked questions about COVID integrated into a fun game, and users can earn points for playing and learning with our game. Now we move over to the Teacher tab. First on their list is the ability to create a challenge. Say you want to reward students who clean off their desks at the end of each class period. Just create a challenge for that, and the app will track and display the students who do. Shown second is the Award Points tab. Maybe a student did something exemplary, such as sanitizing all the desks after class, and the teacher decided to reward them with a few extra points. This tab allows for that. And finally, the Social tab for teachers. This tab is mainly similar to the Student tab, except it is a place where teachers can post their challenges and ideas, rather than what students are doing.
So the main goal of our app is to mitigate the spread of coronavirus throughout schools and businesses in our area.
First, to implement our app, we need to build a team. We already have 7 capable and productive developers and artists on the team ready to make this happen, but at the same time, we know we need more help. We are prepared to hire React Native developers to help us build our app in both Android and iOS devices. And this is key because we're trying to reach as many people as possible with our app. Our plan to deliver this to schools is specifically based around our beta school, the Parkway School District. And through our conversations with school administrators, we've learned that they are in fact interested in implementing our app first into one school to see how it works, and then we can expand it throughout the school district. To get this done, to make it happen, we need your help. We need the funding from Worldwide Technology to help make this happen, specifically at the $5,000 or $10,000 level. With $5,000, we've estimated that we can take care of our hosting fees, our cost of hiring developers, the graphics libraries, the domain name, and actually reaching the app stores and Google Play libraries. For $5,000, we can do that and build our app and keep it running for 6 months. With $10,000, we plan that we can keep it going for over a year. And that also leads me to where we're actually going to make money with this app, how we're going to keep it profitable and sustaining when we're not just receiving grant funding. Now, our plan for making this app profitable relies around the fact that corporations and schools alike will both be interested in our app when we prove that it's effective. When we prove that it's effective in making kids' mental health better, keeping them more efficient for school and more productive, and making everyone's days better and more positive. Once we do this, we're going to charge schools and corporations to implement this throughout their organization. What this will be allowed to do is it keeps the cost at zero for the actual user, but for the people that really want it to be done, which is the leaders of those organizations, of schools and corporations, it gives them all the benefits our app provides. And that will be enough to keep our plan funded and running. To make this a reality, we need your help.
With the help of you all, people like Timmy can continue to thrive in this challenging situation, and we as a community can become closer than ever.